which I've always seen plenty of times. Seen plenty of video VHS, but never watched it. And I thought it was pretty sweet. Right on the end of the 90s, so it's got that cool 90s vibe. You know, they're all trying to stop the bad guy from getting like the CD-ROM. So a lot of computer stuff. Cool action.
Trying to remember, is that the one with the see through the walls?
Sniper gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Electromagnetic pulse weapons.
Yeah, some pretty cool guns, man. I
Mm.
remember there was like a Red Faction game that also had a gun that was like that too, and that was interesting. But I remember playing it with people, and people always hated it when someone grabbed it, and they're like, "Dude, don't even see, can't even see where you are," because you could do it through walls. So, but
It was in the game.
I see greens, a lot of greens when I think of Eraser.
Yeah. I think it would be a good double feature with Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
Watch Small Soldiers first, then watch Eraser.
I have not seen Eraser. My main late 90s Arnie is End of Days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember too much from that. I only watched it the one time.
I remember him, like a crowd of people going over him and him going, "Ah!" And then they're like putting him on a cross or something like that too.
Yeah.
That's the only image from that movie that I can remember.
I remember Gabriel Byrne being the devil and being the villain for Arnie, and one moment where he has to like test if his mate is like a demon or his actual friend. So he just shoots him in the arm. Ow! Oh man, what the fuck you do? Oh, I had to make sure, man. I'm sorry. It's just a scratch. But I like the concept. Some action sequences were great, but you can tell that some of the CG.
It's right at, well, not somewhat at the beginning of CG taking off around the time of The Matrix.
We watched Blade 2 recently, and the CG in that is like laughably bad. Like, it's very bad, and they like throw it in your face too.
Yeah.
For a movie that does so well on like everything else, like the special effects are actually amazing in that movie too. When they don't use CG,
Yeah.
when they don't use CG, it's awesome. And then when they do, it's almost like them poking fun at you. But I guess they were just like, people won't really notice.
Maybe. Well, they didn't expect the workload. Underestimated how much they would have to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's like for a full fight sequence, and it's like just a wide shot, and you can just see that they're like skinny aliens fight. And it's held on that shot for so long too. So,
What do you think is the worst CG you've seen in a film?
worst CG.
What was that? It was like that CG film with Charlie Sheen, but it looked like it was done on, what was it, Windows? I can't. It was like really 80s looking. Foodland. It had like big names, but it was like done really shittily. I can't remember the name. It's blanking me right now. But that's all.
What was the CG?
It was like really cheap animation, like Pixar late 80s, but it was like
okay.
done in like 2005 or something. I can't remember.
Funky.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one because it has bothered me in movies before. But like, what is the worst? I mean, Blade 2 was pretty bad. But,
Spawn.
Spawn.
I'm trying to remember what the CG was like for that.
About the Power Rangers movie. Ivan Ooze when he goes big. I don't know. Remember, some people might think that's cool, but
I know we're all going to see Big Shark, Tommy Wiseau's new giant shark movie.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'll download it. I'll watch it on something. I doubt it. I think the only way you can get it is if you buy it from his website, probably. Nah, I'm sure it's got to be on at least YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Got to be on something.
Oh yeah. We're also
Surely.
live, by the way.
Hey.
Hey.
Fuck you, Adobe.
Yeah. Hence the title.
Bloody updates. Bloody never working.
Hopefully, after updates, the issue disappears. It seems as though Premiere won't let us move clips in the timeline or drag them onto the timeline.
How does one fix the timeline?
Got to kill John Connor.
Kill John Connor?
Kill John Connor.
Or stop Loki from dying? What does Loki have to do? He has to do something. But his whole show is about fixing the timeline. It's making too many bad paths. We gotta foster the... What do they call it? Oh, fuck. It has a
Food
specific
fight.
name.
That's what it was called.
Food fight?
We watched it with Stace at your place.
Yeah. I remember that.
A 1.3 on
Look,
IMDb.
Food fight.
Charlie Sheen, Eva Longoria, and Hilary Duff. Jeez. Never heard of it. Probably a good reason.
Did you watch that the movie with Will Forte about the guy who started National Lampoons?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good movie.
Iconic food fights in that movie. Because I was just trying to think of, what are some cool food fights that I remember? Probably that one sticks in my mind the most. What was the movie called again?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Will Forte National Lampoon movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm literally typing in, right?
Always love when Will Forte leads a movie. I don't think I've disliked any Will Forte leading movies.
Wow.
That is true. Big MacGruber's is an amazing franchise.
Amazing franchise. Good show.
Did we finish Bodkin?
No.
No. Well, there you go. Maybe that's the one. That's been all right. I think the more we get into the mystery, we're still at the very start of, stuff is going on. Let's get into... I forget what the fucking mystery was.
I feel like there was a food fight in Max Keeble's Big Move, from memory.
Fucking Max Keeble. I'll get you, Max Keeble.
There's like a climactic scene in season 2 of Spaced.
Yes.
Where it really wasn't. It does play for laughs, but on a writing standpoint, it's pretty fucking amazing, and why it's all entered in the story. That's yeah.
I'm trying to remember the episode. Did you watch all of Spaced? Spaced was really good.
I can't remember if I got through all of it. Definitely you started it.
It's a good reference. If you like your TV show references, people, you like someone that is a big movie lover, watch Spaced. It's perfect for that stuff. And if you like just the Cornetto trilogy, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, all those guys,
Yes.
you will definitely love it.
You'll see the beginnings of a dynamic trio.
Are they working on a new one together? We know Edgar Wright's doing, what's it called?
Running Man.
Running Man.
A futile and stupid gesture is the Will Forte.
That's the National Lampoons. And that's a cool one.
Yeah, and also a great documentary too.
Same title?
I think no, called Drunk, Stoned, Brilliant, Dead. The story of the National Lampoon. So that's the doc.
Rock and roll.
I like that name for it too. They should have called it that.
They did.
Not the biopic. A futile and stupid gesture.
Hmm.
Made for Netflix.
It's one of the good Netflix originals.
Hmm.
Speaking of Netflix originals, Squid Game season 3. We watched it. Well, not Brennan.
Yeah.
We can't
You
talk
finish
about it.
it?
We
Mm.
finished it. I am iffy.
Ooh.
I think the first part was better than the second part of. Well, season 2 was better than season 3 of.
Right.
But still fun games. It's always a fun
Yeah.
game watching Squid Game,
Mm-hmm.
and people are always doing things you don't expect. You're like, oh, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Hmm.
Yeah, kind of on the same level. But how else could you go with how it went? Because I'm not thinking of other ways of how it could have went, but
Yeah.
they did write themselves into corners. So
Yeah, and there's a particular part of CG I'd like to talk about it, but it is a spoiler.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
No
so
spoilers.
Can't talk any spoilers, but there's some CG in that show which which is shown a lot, and it's just made me go think about CG a lot whenever watching it. It's like, yeah, but I can't say anything. God damn it! Hurry up and watch season 3, Brennan. It is. I mean, I had fun. It's good times.
Yeah.
Games. Well,
Still
not really
pretty
good
fun.
times. more sad, carnage.
Mm.
But super well made, and
oh, talk about good movies, Patrick Mucillo. Whoa! Wait
makes
a
an entrance.
Oh.
wait a tick. You got the day off today?
Yeah.
Top fan.
Talk about good movies.
How about you say good movie, Patrick? How was 28 Years Later? Write that entire review in the chat.
Or Heretic.
Or Heretic.
Heretic.
Yeah, tell us all about Heretic. You no.
Yeah, what was it? Lucas was saying, I can't stop laughing over Jordan calling Patrick a pig fuck.
Well, that's that's in jest. In jest, he understands the movie reference.
You wouldn't even seen it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon Patrick's seen it.
You seen The Master?
Oh, The Master. I meant like the episode where you say that.
Ah, okay. Heretic was pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool movie, man.
So, how was 28 Years Later? You guys should watch it. We'll finish off the Tom Green documentary first.
Mm.
Yeah, we watched half of that, and it was looking pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tom Green talking with his folks about how much he used to fuck with his folks and the world's reaction to it all.
Those origins.
His origins, his rapping origins.
But 28 years later was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. Didn't go in the direction I kind of thought it would, but I didn't really come into it expecting much. But kept me pretty engaged, and it is pretty solid. And according to Letterboxd, there's 2 sequels listed.
Listed.
2 sequels.
Must be doing well. Do we know if it's making its change?
Don't know.
Hey, well, Danny Boyle getting some good monies. I'm down for that. If he's gonna, for him to do a trilogy would be pretty cool if he's going to do it. If it's going to be other people, I guess if Alex Garland's writing, but if you get rid of those 2 things, I will probably not care as much. But
You kind of need them attached to it.
yeah. Because it will be like, well, even though 28 weeks later has its place in people's hearts, has good sequences, memorable moments, I wouldn't put it anywhere near as good as 28 Days Later.
Stands at $125 million worldwide, 60 domestically, 65 internationally. So yeah,
Hmm.
made its budget back.
And it's budget back.
That's all you can hope for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a success these days?
Yeah, if I had a $60 million budget and then made it back. For sure.
What was it? It was a little video of Richard Ayoade talking about how box office really only matters for films that cost a lot of money, and whereas
Okay.
films like his and usual indie filmmakers, they don't really, their cost low but and still earn low, but
Yeah.
how they get talked about gets remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people may like keep the box office winning films to heart, and some they'll just treat them like, oh, it was all right, and forget about it.
Mm.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm not doing the video justice, but
That makes sense. I mean, a lot more money invested, so you want to see those returns.
yeah. Because I was invited to watch 28 Years Later, but I still haven't seen 28 Weeks Later, so I gotta get caught up on that. I instead watched a documentary called My Mum Jane about Jane Mansfield, directed by Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Yeah. And pretty much talked about how she barely had any memories of her because her mum died when she was about 3. And yeah, a bombshell blonde of the 50s and 60s. And yeah, tragic end. And it's really sweet. But she also noticed some sordid affairs around. I don't want to give away too much, but I recommend it. It's a good doco. Very heartfelt.
Yeah.
A little bit I saw of it looked pretty cool.
Mm.
Came in the lounge room, Phil was watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a girl from SVU.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's not Elliot. What was her name in the show? Elliot was how am I forgetting his name? From
Christopher Meloni.
yes, Christopher Maloney. The legend Christopher Maloney.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he's been bad in anything I've seen him in. Always amazing. What's he doing?
Did you watch that series that he was in about the like imaginary character or something?
Oh, Happy.
Ah, my
Happy?
dad recommends that all the time too.
I loved Happy. Happy was good. I loved it.
Mm.
Olivia Benson is her character's name.
More like Olivia Chenson.
No, was it? I enjoyed Happy. I had the graphic novel for a while. I love the concept, and it's half of Neville Dean Taylor.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Wish they would do a new film.
Hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's like Gamer.
I still haven't seen Gamer.
Oh yeah.
I've seen Gamer.
It's kind of what you expect it to be, and kind of nothing more.
Hmm.
It's at the beginning of like, you know, Call of Duty Online. So there's like teabag jokes, and it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
No, so the Crank movies outdo them.
Yeah, tenfold.
Yeah,
Mm.
stylistic wise, for sure.
Yeah, that would be nice to see another
Crank 3.
Crank 3.
Crank
AI.
3.
It's about time.
Mm. Man, what's Jason Statham doing? Just the same shit.
Yeah.
Playing the same character. People still go into his movies, and I'm sure they break even as well every time. The beekeeper.
Mm.
I'm the beekeeper.
I think the latest one is like The Working Man.
The working
or
man.
something like that.
The average Joe.
Yeah.
The Meg 2.
What was his other ones? I mean, he's early. Oh, well, he still plays the same character, even in like a Guy Ritchie movie. Like he's still. It's a bit different. a bit more wisecracking.
Yeah,
But
he's got his niche.
yeah,
Well, he's just one of those actors that doesn't need range. He can just be himself, and he'll be charismatic enough.
Yeah.
we'll see. I wonder if he might get to a point where he's like, you know what, I want to try do something different.
Nah, he gets paid too much.
Yeah.
He's get paid. He's
Whatever,
like
it's just a man that falls in love with the art form though of acting.
An A24 drama.
Yeah.
Well, if it works for The Rock, it may work for The Rock. He probably may consider, but I've only heard Jason Statham do an attempt at American accent once, and even he like sort of went in and out of that. And that was in The One. I can hear him.
The one.
Yeah, I love The One too.
That was. I'm wondering how it looks now because I remember when it first came out, I was like, "Whoa, the effects in this are mind blowing." It'll probably shit me now.
That was Jet Li.
Jet Li, yeah.
When
He goes around beating up all the other Jet Lis and all the people in super fast motion.
who'd win a fight, Brennan or Jason Statham?
Or me, obviously.
Yeah,
Wouldn't even stand a chance.
with his flavor odyssey powers.
That's right. Throw burgers at him.
No, throw the missing chicken wing.
The missing chicken wing.
Those bastards.
Yes. That's what Brennan will morph him into. You know?
Hey, Patrick, when are we going to watch Righteous Gemstones, Twin Peaks, and The Wire?
Patrick, when we go to watch Heretic, that'll be cool to watch together. Right?
Too late.
Next week. Should I get into Collect Fest?
Collect Fest!
Collect Fest.
So Collect Fest over the weekend was pretty sweet. A lot of good collectible items, pop culture stuff. Something for everyone.
Next week.
Nice.
Which day?
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of good collectible stuff. Heaps of Pokemon cards getting around. Like 3/4 of that place, everyone, like the stalls just had Pokemon cards with their other stuff. But yeah, heaps of cool stuff. Definitely could spend some money there. So you definitely need to bring some walking around money to Collect Fest. But pretty cool. Shook hands with Chad from Cold Ones. Said g'day to Chad.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
But didn't really get to talk to him. He was doing other things and talking to Gabe and stuff. He was there, saw Lachlan, if you know Lachlan, the YouTuber, big gamer.
Nope.
He was working at Gabe's stall at Luna Cards,
Nice.
which was popping off.
Nice.
But Aaron and I won a graded card, which was pretty cool, spinning the prize wheel. Aaron and I got interviewed for this, what I assume is like a uni kind of media group or something similar to that. They just asked us, like, how'd you hear about the event and just a few other questions. Plugged everything.
Hey.
So that was cool. And yeah, got a Travis Bickle bootleg shirt. And that was about it. Didn't really have too much money to spend, so saw the shirt and that was about it for me.
All the things that you were eyeing where you were like, oh, man, I want these.
Ooh. There was like most of the Friday the 13th soundtracks on vinyl someone had that were like new, or like newly produced. There was one guy that had the Sideshow collectibles, you know, the Friday the 13th I have in the boxes, had one of the ones I don't have, part 4.
Yeah.
But it was $450, so there was no chance of me buying it that day.
How much were those when you bought them originally?
Like around 80.
Wow.
maybe like 15 years ago. So, and I've got like 4 of them and a Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. So
Oh, man.
that was cool to see. Yeah, a few Friday the 13th things. There was like a Power Rangers store, which was pretty cool. Had a bunch of Power Rangers stuff, which was nostalgic. Some Macca's stuff saw floating around. Then just like a lot of obviously Pokemon cards, that kind of thing. Games, Game Boy, Nintendo stuff. So
Did you, for the Friday 13th stuff, do you know if like if it's all around the same price, or some movies would be like way higher in value than the other?
Oh, like the collectibles I have.
Yeah.
I think they're all around the same. Kind of like looking at eBay. They're all kind of usually around like 400 to 450.
Nice.
But I think like part 3, 4, and 5 were like a bit more limited produced.
What was the one we saw in 3D? Was that 3 or 4?
Yeah,
3.
part 3 in 3D.
Did we talk about that here on the podcast?
Maybe, but I don't remember.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, go watch Friday the 13th 3 in 3D because
It was pretty sweet.
It was amazing.
pretty cool, unique theater experience. Having like everything like pop right in front of your face straight away. You're like, whoa. And they really, I mean, it's tailor-made to 3D, so there is so much to enjoy in that film, like from the get-go too. And it all looks beautiful. It's right in your face, and like when the titles first pop out, you're just like, whoa, I'm in for a treat, man. And yeah, it's that the entire movie. It's cool stuff. Who was it? What is the group that hold the thing? Is there a specific? They do like a month, every month. It's a horror movie at FOMO.
I remember it was like Fright Night or something.
Friday night or something. Friday night or something. We love your stuff.
This is pretty much the whole podcast. We like something, but we can't remember what it's called.
It's all right. Fright night or something is a good name for them. I think we keep that. We can even make some fan shirts called Fright Night or something shirts. And every time we go see,
Yeah, it's definitely not named after a popular 80s film.
All I remember that it was in the same theater that we watched Brunswick Dance Club in.
Whoa.
so that made it even more special.
Yeah.
It's a good theater. I like that place. Very cool one. Brunswick FOMO Cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool vibes.
We also watched Memoirs of a Snail there.
Memoirs. We watched the Memoirs. It's another great Aussie flick for those who haven't seen it. Memoirs of a Snail. Made by the beautiful
Adam Elliott.
Who also made Mary and Max, which stars
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
and
Tony Collette.
yeah, man.
And narrated by the late great Barry Humphries. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, we'll just say Friday Night Fright.
Can you do a Barry Humphries or Dame Edna impression? Can you do both? I'm sure Phil's got both of them.
Oh, hello, possums. Oh, you look gorgeous in black. What funeral did you just come from? I have to listen to more.
Hey,
Hey, that
can
was
see
good.
it there.
Yeah. What about just Barry Humphries?
Racism and homophobia can be charming.
Is that an actual quote?
From Not Quite Hollywood. It's when they're talking about Bazza McKenzie and why both Bazza and Damon Average, their racism is funny because they're not aware of the fact that they are racist.
That's how you get away with it.
Pretty much.
Just make the character ignorant.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Yeah.
Ignorant.
I am a particular fan of all races, particularly the white ones.
Yeah, white ones are pretty cool.
And
Dame Edna was right from here, right in Mooney Pond.
right in Mooney Ponds. And yeah,
God. Oh my God.
so
True.
far that's my favourite suburb.
You know what? We all haven't seen anything at the clock tower, Mooney Ponds. When you go watch a event or something at the clock tower, the big little boys might play there one day.
Is there anything coming up?
Nothing that I've seen, but looks like a cool venue.
Cool venue. They did have an open mic, but it was family friendly. And I was like,
Friendly.
nah.
Don't have a family friendly set.
Nope. Clock Tower Centre. Okay.
Pa.
Bar.
It's been happening with you guys.
Stuff.
Good.
Ubering. A lot of Ubering. My back is aching because of all the Ubering and tubering. And yesterday was the first time I had an order completely explode. So whoever that person was that ordered, I feel deeply ashamed. I'm sorry you didn't get your McDonald's on time. And I hope you got free McDonald's, and I hope you had a great night, and I hope you don't kill yourself. Don't ever kill yourself if you don't get your McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened to the Maccas after it exploded?
Yeah.
I mean, it was completely, wasted.
Did you...
Like the drinks got on the food.
Yeah, the drinks got on the food, but it was like there was nuggets there, so I was like, well, I can't let these...
Had a few of the nuggets.
can't let these just go in the bin, you know? So I broke diet for 2 seconds.
You're just like...
Yes! Because it was like I was feeling so shit about the order too, because it was like a lot of mess in the car as well.
Yeah.
So I was just really down in the dumps too, and I was listening to sad music at the time too, so it was like, you know what? Pleasure. Turn off all the lights and ate it in the dark.
How did it happen? Did you just hit the brakes too hard?
Hit the brakes too hard. Car came out in front and hit the brakes too hard. And it was like, that's why they have the bags. That's why they have the bags that you strap to your seats. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I will make sure that doesn't happen to any further Uber Eats orders. So don't you fret. Your Uber Eats is in safe hands.
So, did you know whether they would have? Because you said they just cancelled your delivery.
Yeah.
So, would Uber have just resent the order to McDonald's? Do you know
I think
that
I didn't know. I've never had it happen to me before when I've ordered Uber Eats or anything like that too. I would think they would probably just go, your order's been refunded.
Try again.
Yeah, try again. Which is, sucky. I would hope that person got their din.
You don't want to miss out on your McDonald's.
Exactly. But you know what?
I picked up McDonald's today from Nidri McDonald's to West Footscray, and the guy was out the front. He's like, "Do you come from Essendon?" And I'm like, "Yeah, from Nidri." He's like, "Oh man, it's Footscray, Yarraville. I just didn't look at the phone. Didn't realise where he ordered it from."
Yeah, I've done that too, mate. Remember when we got Smoking Joe's from, I fucking don't know where it was, but it was cold when it got here.
I think it was at High Point.
No, it's got to be further. It was further than that.
We did one
Thornbury?
from Roxburgh.
Roxburgh.
But
Yeah, I miss Smoking Joe's.
They just opened up Aljana on Swanston Street, I believe.
Well,
So we've got to test that one out.
hey, I'm still, good thing about Aljana, I can still get that beautiful charcoal chicken on this diet. And it's guilt-free, and it tastes like heaven. Just like a dream. It's just like a dream.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love Aljana. It's good stuff. And you know what, KFC? You got rid of my favorite burger, you pieces of shit. But you'll never get... Actually did. I stopped going to KFC. Well, I just haven't... I feel like because I've been doing this diet, I just can't eat at KFC anyway. So it must mean I've gone completely off it.
And how has that affected you with your love for KFC?
You know what? I'm a very nostalgic man, so you know it will always hold a place in my heart. The KFC, but I do feel betrayed by them, and with them not bringing it back, I feel like they don't deserve my loyalty.
Well,
That's why he did the diet.
protest.
I did. It was a good sign. When I got rid of my favorite junk food, I was like, God, you piece of shit. But I get where you're coming from. Yeah, well, mate, I lose some weight. Yeah. But I don't know if that's like, I don't even think it's Australia-wide. I think it's like in select states as well, too, where they're doing it. I think you can still get the original Philip Burger places. From what I remember when it came out. I do remember reading that. But,
Interesting.
you know, you got to move on. You got to turn into zingers.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
that's what it's done.
Zingers
to
are the
me.
way to go.
And I don't mind a good old zinger, but it's just not my favorite. It's not the
Good old zinger dinger. When I'm not editing, I just bought a new camera cage. Yay!
Looks nice, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to get it? No.
Nah.
Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Show and
Yeah,
tell.
go show and tell.
All
This
right.
looks pretty cool. We'll fill up the dead air. Dead air. Did you ever watch
speaking,
it? Go ahead.
speaking of fast food, they just opened what I think is basically fast food paradise in I think it's like Sunshine North to Kilba, the end of or top of I think it's Hampshire Road. But the district they have it's like a new roadside fast food spot. They have McDonald's and Aljana and 7-Eleven all in the same place.
Well, trifecta.
We never have to leave there.
You got to do on a Flavor Odyssey multiple fast foods at one sitting. And then,
Right, like
yeah, just
get like
have it-
chicken from
have-
KFC.
Have live competing against each other.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's
The
that
new rig.
new rig.
New rig.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking it out to Gips Fest 25. The first ever Gips Fest 25. Do a bit of vlogging
This weekend, right?
this weekend.
So if anyone's going to Gips Fest, if you say hi to Phil and mention Big Little Boys, you'll get a free business card.
yeah, that's it.
It's a first edition Big Little Boys card.
Exactly.
So
These are rare items. I mean, we're going to be changing them. No one. Yeah. People are going to remember, like, you know, this is the real one because it has the mistake on it. It's the extra joint on it.
at Collect Fest, they did a box break, a Pokemon box break, where they unseal like a first edition booster box, and the buy-in was $1,000 per pack of cards.
Oh.
And saw two Charizards go off. Everyone was like, "Fuck yeah, awesome!"
Charizard. Oh, that's
Um,
the MasterCard.
It is. But like, and they had like the Gary King, who's like a big Pokemon card personality, I suppose. But he was down in Melbourne from Las Vegas, I believe. So he was opening up cards with people, and everyone was getting Gary to open up their cards. And Gary was signing like the packs as well.
We got to do live card openings on the Big Little Boys podcast.
And saw Chad dropped 2K on cards. He opened up 2 packs.
Fuck! How many cards does that get you? 2K.
2 packs of cards. So how many cards are in a pack? Like 9 or something.
Just had to check if Premiere was still
Only
working.
2 packs.
They were $1,000 a pack.
Jesus.
And some bloke dropped 6K and opened 6 packs of cards.
Fucking hell.
But Gabe got up there. Damon, Lachlan.
Damon was up there too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think Gabe shouted him a pack.
Nice.
Because they were from Gabe's store. Like, it was through Luna Cards that they got the booster box.
Oh man, everyone was
Yeah, dog. It's pretty sweet. Definitely want to go next year
Well, we got it.
with a bit more spending
We're
money.
going to say hello to Lunar Cards. Maybe we go, hey, g'day, Lunar Cards. They'll give us a free pack to open.
Maybe.
We'll have to start collecting Pokemon cards, and then we'll spend thousands of dollars. No,
Spend $1,000 to open one pack of
no.
20-year-old Pokemon cards.
I don't think I could ever be okay. It's like too much.
30-year-old
gambling.
probably.
Too much like gambling for me. The high and lows of that will be too soul crushing.
Well, I got to like the end of the booster box and all the hollows were gone because there's only like a certain amount per box. Everyone's like, yeah, there's only 12 per box. And there's like 36 packs in the box.
Yeah.
So once all the hollows were gone, one bloke had already bought like a pack of cards. So like, oh, even though the hollows are gone, I guess I'll open it, and kind of didn't really get anything out of it. So
Ooh.
Oh boy.
yeah.
See, that's not fun. It's soul crushing.
Soul crushing that you.
Would spend 1,000. Well, how much did he spend?
Yeah, $1,000 to open
$1,000.
one pack of Pokemon cards when you definitely weren't going to get a hollow in it.
Just like throwing it in the fire.
Or you could have just kept the pack and then tried to sell it at a later date and just be like, yeah, then you never know, there might be a hollow in here.
Is that ethically all right? Is that Emmanuel Kante? Emmanuel Kante?
Maybe if no one pulls you up on it, it's like, you're just trying to sell the one out of that box break.
Then it's fine if you get away with it.
When's the night market?
Night market.
Well, I think surely the winter one's on at the moment. Because we still haven't been to the night market.
Yeah,
Where is it?
Queen Victoria Market.
Well, very soon. Once.
Do a good day there, or
Well, we can just go and experience it first.
Yeah.
Love to
yeah.
go there.
Every Wednesday from June 4th to August 27th.
Okay.
So
Uh,
on a Wednesday.
on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
Wednesday
Good,
next week.
Let's see.
If you're still there, Patrick, why aren't you at Rocco's?
Yeah, Patrick. Answer that question.
Yeah.
So you just lied to say that you're working tomorrow?
Yeah, Patrick. Maybe he's getting yelled at Rocco's right now. He's got his phone open.
He's watching it at work.
And they're all like, Patrick, get off the fucking phone. And he's like, but I got to watch my boys. Need my
Or maybe
boys."
he's like showing them and be like, oh, these are the cool guys I hang out with.
Yeah,
It's my
this-
brother and his mates.
See how cool they are. It's just bragging.
There's Ando, the happiest refugee alive. At the
I finished
Clock
when
Tower
you
Centre.
started streaming.
He just came back from work.
Just got home.
Jim Owen, Pandemonium.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks for tuning
you.
in, Patrick. It actually does feel like, you hear.
Because he wasn't even subbed when I was on his TV. the
Oh
other
my
day.
God.
So you duped him in.
I still haven't even seen this TV. I want to see
But
this
don't
TV.
criticize it, J-Dog.
Well,
I won't say anything for the first 3 times I go there, okay, Patrick?
should we, watch the other shows here and we'll do the Bear at Patrick's? Patrick?
Patrick the
Patrick.
Bear.
We'll do the Bear at Patrick's.
Bear at Patrick's.
We've got the entire season on Plex,
So we
but
can-
yeah.
Binge a few episodes.
Yeah.
I like Bear at Patrick's.
We can get the hibachi going. So we have the coals now.
Don't jinx it, Brennan.
Don't push it.
No, don't mention it.
Brennan.
Let's not push it. Yeah, he's got to be sad and he's gotta
You guys are going to buy the steak.
Come on, Patrick.
Too late. We've already put it into the Matrix. It's on the internet.
It's on the internet forever.
Okay. Well, do beer.
When's BattleBots coming out? Do we have an update on new season of BattleBots?
I don't think so. There's no news.
Hey.
I think I checked maybe definitely before I moved, like 3 months ago, and there was no news from it. And they're just playing like old highlights and stuff on the channel. So
Bullshit.
it's got such a fan base as well. So I don't know why they're just not doing it.
Do BattleBots live stream? I need to buy a chimney to light the charcoals.
Oh.
It's all right. Forget about that, Barchi. Just bring us over for the bear and make us some gourmet food while we're there, Patrick. You know, it'd be nice to have a Patrick made gourmet. What is he making? A lot of Rocco's.
Meatball subs.
Make us a meatball. Oh, I can't wait to try this meatball sub.
So good.
I'm all salivating right now. So good. Ah!
But everything's good there.
When is it's at the end of the month, right? New season of Bear.
It's out now.
Yeah.
It's out now.
Yeah, dog. Spoono alert. Spoono alert.
Spoono alert.
Spino alert. Spino alert. I was hoping she was going to breathe. Oh! Spoono, calm down. Well, Patrick, we're going to watch the bear. We're going to have fun times. It's going to be good. Baron, you're going to make us a nice gourmet meal. You're going to buy us some fresh wine. None of that old stuff. None of that old wine. No one likes that old stuff. They want fresh out of the barrel.
Speaking of wine, I got a gift voucher with my computer parts from Senecom. It's like $100 wine voucher. And I went to claim it. And on the site, you couldn't pick through wine or like look at a menu. It kind of just, what are your preferences? And you do your preferences. And then it just comes up with like this wine pack. And it takes $100 off that price. So you still have to like pay like $100 to buy like 12 bottles of wine. I'm like, well, this is bullshit. I'm not paying for this, and then just threw it out.
That's the hundreds of dollars off thing.
Yeah, $100 off, but you still had to pay like $90, $100.
Like, please, you can claim it. Just spend the money first, then claim it afterwards.
Yeah, like you couldn't like pick what you wanted. It was just, this is a pack for you, and you still have to pay. It's bullshit.
What's everyone's favorite wine?
Red.
Red.
Red. Fuck you, whites. Get out of here. Get out of here. And the pinks.
It's Jordan's favorite question. What's your favorite insert bit here?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about the white race, Jordan?
Favorite thing about the white race is
The invention of the computer.
the color
Of the skin.
of the skin. It's my favorite thing about the white race.
Spoken like a true Dutchman.
Nah, favorite thing of the white race is probably fish tank.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Any white people would do that.
exactly. Let's pass that around. Everyone's favorite thing about the white race. Go ahead, Phil.
Australia.
That's pretty cool.
It was the country that helped my family.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Brennan Michello.
AFL.
It's partially Aboriginal.
Yeah. Shit.
Haven't you seen the Warriors? ABC
No.
comedy drama about a fictional footy team.
Oh yeah.
Good concept. Could have been better in execution, in my humble opinion.
Oh yeah. How long did it run for?
Just one season, I think.
Didn't even get a chance.
It's by or co-created by Robert Connolly, who did The Bank and $3. I think he even did The Dry.
Oh yeah.
Did anyone watch The Dry too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Didn't
we watch it?
I haven't seen The Dry too. Unless I have watched it.
Yeah.
It erased from my brain.
Don't really remember too much from it, I don't think.
I remember the ending.
Was it dry?
More bloody.
Me no remember anything from The Dry, so why mention The Dry?
I recently watched a 50s Australian film titled Jeddah that I would recommend to everybody is checking out Jeddah, set in Arnhem Land. Very powerful film and very tragic.
Cheddar.
Jeddah. Jedda.
Cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Like cheddar.
Not really.
Does it taste like cheddar?
What does? Me watching the movie.
Yeah, the movie, yeah, the experience of watching the movie.
No. I didn't get cheddar from it.
Okay, cheddar vibes.
No.
You don't get cheddar vibes from an Aboriginal movie.
There's a different cheese. Yes, it might.
Oh, remember those days?
What days?
Can we say it?
I don't think
Ooh.
we can.
Walking on dangerous ground.
No, we're not. We're on safe ground. We're here safe.
COON. What's a good acronym?
Oh, right, I'm with it.
Yeah.
That's the.
I try to.
That's what we'll reference it.
We'll just say it like that. I try to think of a good acronym, but I couldn't.
For so long, it was that name.
I remember the ad too.
Yeah, they're good ads. Say it, Phil. Patrick wants you to say it.
And also the rebranding of the little chocolate lollies that were shaped as a person got renamed as well.
What was it called before?
Starts with a C.
Oh, was it the same thing?
No. Spelling it out any better?
Why? See, we live in a world where we're too scared to talk.
No, I'll
ladies and
say it.
gentlemen.
They renamed Chicos.
Chicos.
Yeah, don't you remember those lollies?
Chico rolls. We still have Chico rolls.
Yeah.
But was it spelt the same as?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I've never heard of Chicos.
You don't remember the little chocolate lollies?
No.
Holy schmoly.
Maybe if you show me a photo.
Cool.
That was very loud in my ears.
Right.
Renamed to Cheekies.
Cheekies.
Like Chicky.
I didn't.
Ever have them? They're like
Oh,
chocolate
I
flavored
never
lollies.
would get them. Would never get them.
They're like the licorice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think they were like chocolate flavored lollies.
Yeah. Me no likey. Me no likey the chocolate ikey.
Yeah. But that happens.
Yeah. Well, I think we should end it here. Just end it here.
Yeah.
It's 54 minutes.
54 minutes.
Well,
Got another 6 minutes.
We got another 6.
What?
You want to cut short? Oh,
We have nothing else planned.
if only Adobe would work.
Or if we had another person here, would have the enthusiasm to plan more things. What's Spooner's favorite racial slur?
What's your favorite racial slur, Spoono?
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god. Oh, we're definitely not going to get
Yeah, let's bleep
monetized
that.
after that.
Let's bleep that out.
Yeah, bleep it.
We can't get cancelled this early, Spoono. You bigot.
What's the most bigoted thing you can say right now, Jordan?
I want to be cool, but I need to earn money.
You tempt me, young man.
Whoa, I know, right? Spoono's the most hardcore of us.
Well, when's the next Patrick pod?
Definitely Jordan's pet. Yeah, well, she
That's funny.
she gets it from her daddy. I'm not one of those people that calls their pets their children. She gets it from her roommate. She's equal.
Spoono.
Yeah. We need to get some classic Spoono shirts. We need to get a classic Spoono statue. And when Spoono dies, we'll get her stuffed right for the set. So then we all have Spoono.
Can cuddle her forever.
It would be morbid, but I think we have to do it, guys. That was
Your pet, mate, your pet.
It'll get us more comfortable with the idea of death. She'll be over our shoulders in the middle of the background. But it won't be for ages, Bingo. We'll get the chip that makes you live for hundreds of years before that ever happens. It's okay.
Is that what Elon Musk is designing right now?
Elon Musk has designed something.
His own political party.
I saw that I saw on his
Type a racial slur, Patrick,
yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, Patrick, finish us off with a good old racial slur in the chat
About Elon Musk.
about Elon Musk. So any racial slur you can think of Elon Musk,
He's
type that into the chat. Did you see Elon Musk saying to Trump on Twitter that he fucks kids?
No, but I'm seeing in the news that they're back on connecting Trump to Epstein and the client list stuff is what they're talking about now.
It upsetted
Well,
Alex Jones.
There's actually going to be something that happens with the Epstein list.
What about Alex Jones?
Oh, he was like crying. He was like, I was hoping that these files would come out. I've been talking about this since the 90s.
Yeah.
Why was he going for Trump then if he's on the
Yeah.
I don't think the list is going to come out, or whether the list
They keep saying,
exists.
they keep saying that there's like no evidence. I was like, well, why did Ghislaine Maxwell get arrested for trafficking if there was no evidence?
Because it's all one big psyop, Phil. So we keep buying internet, more internet, watching the internet.
We must tune in on the internet.
Yeah.
Must stay connected.
Yeah,
We must be one with the internet.
must be on the grid 24/7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because while you're on the grid, there
On the shit.
being the, I'm not going to say it.
You know what? If you're not going to say it, might as well not even do the podcast anymore.
Because while we're on the grid, they're on the island doing you know what with little you know whats.
Every time a racial slur is said, a child gets. Keep that in mind.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, Patrick,
everyone have a good Sleepy Night, and Patrick. Go ahead, Brennan.
You need to give us something before we wrap this up.
Yeah, we need one racial slur in the chat, Patrick, to fix this all up. No, the chat doesn't even save, Patrick. Doesn't even save, so no one will ever see it. Only us will see it, and we'll read it out loud.
Well, until you replay it, everyone else will.
No, you don't get to see the replay chat. Have you looked at their past bits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
remember.
so we're all
yeah,
waiting
Oh,
on
my
one racial
mother.
slur from Patrick.
I remember seeing Whitney's questions.
Just pick your favorite racial slur, Patrick. Oh, Patrick. We want to see your racial slur.
Or the other viewer. Whoever you may be.
The other viewer. Just give us one racial slur.
Yeah.
This is all we ask from our audience. Is that-
Yeah, if the audience gives us a racial slur, then we'll be cool enough to slay a racial slur.
we have to read it. We have to read it out loud. You just have to write it. Come on, don't we have any people with a bowl?
What are your motivations for wanting to say a racial slur?
Yeah, what was the whole reason why? I can't remember.
Oh, cheese.
Got onto the cheese.
Because of cheese. Fucking cheese.
Look how divisive cheese can be,
No.
and mushrooms.
Cheese and mushrooms. Such divisive foods.
Deadly in the wrong hands.
Oh.
We're not getting a racial slur. Well,
The two viewers are just watching us, watching and waiting for them. This is quality content down at Big Little Boys.
We
this
ain't
is what we do. We wait. We're waiting. We've been waiting for almost 10 minutes now for a racial slur to be written in the chat. This is the kind of quality stuff you get when tuning in. And you know what? It's not going to happen. Oh, now one of them's left. They're waiting for their racial slur. Well, you know, for all the... I was going to say a racial slur, but I was going to turn it into a name for something else. But I forgot what race it is that I was actually... I'm going to write it into my phone so I know what race I'm targeting by saying it.
LOL.
All right, you
Whoa.
kitchen lovers.
Kitchen lovers.
All right, you cool people. All right, you naggers.
My God, he just said it.